G'day everyone and welcome back to Natural Selection 2HD. This is a competitive livecast game that was played between Archaea and Transcend on May 20th last Sunday, and it has been commentated by myself and Wasabi1, so this was broadcast live but now brought to you on YouTube for your viewing pleasure. Please enjoy, everyone. Solid, so it's definitely a matchup of a Titan, a known Titan, versus a relative unknown. I am very much looking forward to seeing these two teams go at each other. What's your prediction, Wasabi? Are we going to see Archaea steamroll the new guys, or are these new guys, have they got some pluck?
From what I've heard and a little of what I've seen, Transcend is still kind of finding their own, but they're playing pretty well. Archaea plays a lot, so they have a pretty solid team. But, we've seen solid teams get upset before, so, who knows? Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. And I think they are ready to go. Archaea's calling ready. Transcend, no doubt, will call ready very soon. We will be playing on the Venerable Summit, the child of Psycho Man, the community-made map that made it into Natural Selection 2 as an official map. That's how much we love our community. And I think they're ready. Here we go. We're actually starting. Are we live, Wasabi?
We are live.
So they're off. Oh, here we go. Now there's the start. Here's the live. And Archaea is off. We've got a 2 right, 3 left split to a 2 up, 3 down, 2 down Marine split with 1 builder.
First blood looks to be happening in Ventilation against Mike Ditka and Havoc against Stugan
and Transcend is actually going to come out on top there, so a nice little piece of morale boosting for Transcend, although Yuki hiding under the grate there. Always nice to win the first contact, makes you feel good about yourself, and especially important when you're going up against a team like this. And while that's going on, what is going on Reactor Core?
Looks like we've got Koroyu and Zico moving through stalking this Marine, but it looks like Zico and Hecapeter will go after the Extractor. And this poor Marine is going to be pretty much defenseless against 3 Skulks coming into Reactor.
Yeah, Reactor under attack. And my apologies to the viewers. I was looking at Atrium there. And yes, these 3 Skulks are probably going to take this thing down. Unless Blink... Oh, wow!
Feeling just pistol whips a couple players there. But Koroyu able to take him out and take out the Extractor as well.
Wow. Wow, that was outstanding play from Blink, and so that just shows you right there at the start of this game that Transcend are for real. These guys know what is up, they can play.
Aliens doing a fantastic job at this point. Archaea keeping the Marines to the right side of the map as the Aliens have been unopposed whatsoever on the left side, now having 2 additional extra Harvesters going up right now with the support of a Gorge.
So it looks like the pressure has been on the Marine side of the map. You can see the infestation has spread all down the other side of the map, and definitely looks like the Aliens are fighting on Marine territory. So while Transcend has been winning in those 1v1s, my instinct right now is that they are having the terms of the battle dictated to them by the Aliens. A strike force moving through crevice.
Transcend researching mines in order to help maybe keep some defenses up and going, but the Aliens doing a fantastic job of knocking out these res nodes all over the map with both Atrium and Reactor going down with absolutely no opposition.
Absolutely, and you just can't let that happen as a Marine. But, yes, Blink and 0 + 0 = 0, I'm going to call him 0, are engaging a Harvester in flight control, and they may take it out. Can they make it? 33% no. Unfortunately, they cannot, but it's good to see some pressure on. Unfortunately, they are now down to 1 Extractor, and there is pressure on the base. And look at the command station. It's smoking. It's badly damaged.
Down to 42%. If they can continue to keep the pressure up, they could get a pretty good win in here. One thing to note, for those of you that have not played the newest patch yet, you will notice that the Alien Harvesters are much stronger than they were in previous build. And that is why that Harvester did not go down as quickly in flight control.
It certainly didn't. It managed to stay alive for quite a while. Oh boy, here comes Skuggan in the base. He's lost a bit of health, but it's only Havoc versus Skuggan. No, a great kill from ADHD. Wow, we had Havoc cut him off on this side, and then ADHD just came in and plowed him when he was hiding behind the armory. Great play from ADHD as commander. Now, can they hold in Reactor Core? They must hold another extractor, or this game is going to go nowhere for Transcend.
Transcend is now taking out the Harvester in flight control and putting a 3-man pressure onto Computer Lab, with Yuki coming in as Lurk.
Here's Havoc, 2-on-1. Archaea does manage to take him down. There will be no Marine reinforcements into Reactor for quite a while. Zero is doing his best against Kharaa. Kharaa, a master skulk. Can Zero defeat Kharaa? Look at Kharea's movement. Outstanding. Comes up behind Zero. But Zero. Come on, one more bullet. Oh, what a fight. And for all you budding skulks, I am going to just go through what Kharaa did there before he went down, because it is worth looking at for anyone that's trying to be an awesome skulk. He ran up through the vent, down the other side, and then came from behind again. So using his superior movement abilities to get behind that Marine. A drop in Crossroads, not looking good though.
Yeah, Zico started to put pressure on Crossroads now that they know that it's there. Again, the alien team has done a fantastic job of keeping these Marines at bay, holding them back as they spread out. They did lose flight control, but have already rebuilt it and are just waiting for it to come online. The alien team is starting to not swim in res, but has a nice buildup of about 47 team res, while the individual players are now at the 41 res mark.
Now, sorry on the stream there. Apparently Wasabi was too loud. I have just dropped him by a significant number of decibels. So Wasabi, your awesome booming voice will now be significantly quieter. And let me know on the stream, guys, if that has fixed it up. Don't you just love sound, Wasabi?
I do, actually. You know that better than most.
Yeah, let me know if he's now too quiet. He sounds a bit quiet to me now, but we'll see.
So we got a 3-man team moving through ventilation. Ditka, B-Link, and Zero against Skugan. Skugan getting great fights down on Blink. Oh my god. Takes out 2 of the players, and Zero comes out on top. But here comes Scram.
Scram
takes him
cleans
down
it
with a
up.
bite.
Wow, look at this pressure on these extractors. It's just outstanding. Kharaa is doing such a great job of keeping these... Archaea is doing such a great job of keeping the pressure on the extractors. The whole game, the fight has been happening on this area of the map, and the aliens have just pretty much been able to build up on this side without any opposition.
Marines now going for an advanced armory. Looks like it's about done, or it is done. So they've gone for grenade launchers as well. It looks like they're going to push for an all-out assault on this hive with the rest of the team. Now pushing in, these skulks have no idea what's about to happen.
It's hard to tell who's winning this fight initially. Grenades going off everywhere. Skulks all over the place now, though. I don't think these Marines are in a great position. They've been caught in a narrow hallway, and the Skulks have cleaned them up.
They're able to get about
grenades going off
down on that hive.
Oh, and T-Lock managing to get a kill on Kharaa before he went down. Damn. So not much landing on the hive. 80%, only 20% damage done.
And we do have augmentation now online for the aliens. So these aliens are going to start getting pretty dang aggressive. We have Zico, Kuroyu, and Skugan and Hecapeter now at the 50 res mark. So we could be seeing fades any moment.
And it's worth noting, in terms of technology, the Marines went welders and mines first. And usually when you see that, it's not a great indicator for the Marines. It does slow you down significantly going for those mines and those welders first. And a team that's on the front foot being hyper aggressive is probably going to go for, say, armor 1 or weapons 1 first, or shotguns, but anything but mines and welders, which are defensive in nature.
Aliens now with probably close to 60% map control with infestation have 4 harvesters online, with a 5th coming on at crevice any moment. So they're swimming in res. With augmentation online, it looks like we'll probably see a second hive drop here soon. Aliens doing a fantastic job of putting down 3 whips as well as hydras at the entrance from ventilation, which will give great protection against grenades, and with mature whips too, they're extremely strong.
This fade harassing data core, causing a beacon, and now these Marines are grabbing grenade launchers, I think, and I think they're going to go for another attack. Can they make this one count? The other one did not go down so well. What can they do this time?
You can also see here that the commander has placed a drifter just outside ventilation, so he's going to know that they're coming. But these Marines don't realize that there's all these whips down here now, too. So even if they can't start lobbing grenades, there's a good chance they're going to get flung right back into their face. And the team gets beaconed back.
Damn, I guess pressure on their base forced them to come back, and that attack did not happen. There were 3 Hydras there waiting as well. A little bit of alien pressure on both sides of the Marine base, causing the Marines to retreat into a defensive posture. You can see the aliens own almost all of the map right now. Atrium and Reactor Core uncontested by the Marines now, and it is really down to their base. And I am pretty sure that unless the Marines pull out some sort of crazy rush attack with those grenade launchers, they are not going to be able to achieve victory here. They are only just getting weapons 1, and that is not good enough at the 9-minute 23 mark when you are facing Kharaa-paced fades with augmentation, which means that they do have the ability to blink, which is terrifying for Marines.
And Hugh, just to interject for a moment, we do have a second hive in flight control now that is quickly building.
Good catch, Wasabi. We do indeed. It's now at 88%. And that is going to be a nail in the coffin for the Marines, I believe. When they have this much map control, you can see how green the mini-map is looking now. The whole map is green. Another Marine assault begins. They need to make this count, otherwise this is going to be game over for them. They don't have the P-res to keep doing
And
this.
Hugh, it does look like we do have double Onai on the field.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Ho, ho! How's that for a camera angle? Wow! There they go. Here come the Onai. Coming charging around the corner, smashing those Marines to the ground. And this is brutal for the Marines, getting chased all the way back down this corridor and forced to defend their base against the impending onslaught. Here comes Zico leading the charge.
Zico all alone here, taking a chance to run in. It is only level 1 weapons, but when the whole team is focusing fire, it can do quite a bit of damage. As you see him go down to about 60%.
Yep, wisely retreating there. The mistake a lot of Onai make is they bite off more than they can chew. They feel like they're a big tank. They go into a Marine base and then they get surprised when they get taken down by an effective Marine team. Here comes Hacker Peter. He's all over the infantry portal. Locke taking damage. Oh, man.
Power node at about 75%. The Onos doing a great job of stopping the IPs, stopping the Marines from being able to spawn in. And the other Onos now on the power node, down below 10%. This power node will go down, and that is an immediate alien win.
That is GG. Outstanding play from Archaea. They did lock Transcend down. Now remember, Archaeas are the masters of the universe in this matchup. Transcend are the new guys, and so I don't blame them. They fought hard, and against a team like Archaea, there's certainly no way I could have done better, and props to Transcend putting up such a plucky fight.
Yeah, Transcend, just unfortunately fell behind early on by not being able to take out the harvesters on the alien side. It's extremely important to keep pressure on aliens, especially early in the game, if you hope to win.